Hi guys. Excuse me in my dressing gown. I have a day of packing ahead of me, so I haven't had a shower yet. And I was just watching Manifesting with Kimberly live on YouTube, which is why I'm late. Thought she'd be finished by now. I didn't want to crash her party. I thought she was 8:30, but maybe on a Wednesday I should go on a bit later so I don't accidentally go on the same time as her. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Loz. I have an update. I saw your comment. What's the update? Were you just on Manifesting with Kimberly's live? Because I was just watching it. I only saw the tail end of it. They were talking about some TV show I didn't know about. And COVID. Had a second jab, but it's made me feel ill. I ache like a bitch. Oh, no, Owen. Oh, no. Just start saying the side effects go away. I'm so healthy. I'm back. I'm restored to full health. I'm back to the old Owen. I'm watching both the lives. Oh, God. I thought I saw your name there. Because is it your surname you've got on there? Oh, Owen, that's awful. I didn't realise Kimberly had COVID. She just said she'd had it, but she wasn't that sick with it. But she's lost her sense of smell. Hi, Ashley Heaton. There's only 33 people here. Gold. I should have put a warning in the comments on the TikTok. I forgot. Dressing gown. How embarrassing. I have to wait for Brody and Kat to get there. They want to see your reactions. Oh, my God. What? Well, Kat's here. Hang on. Where's Brody? Come on. Hurry up. Holy shit. Hi, I love you. Thanks for all. Oh, Alicia, thank you so much. Alita. I reckon I'm saying it wrong. Hi, Janet, darling. How are you? Yes, Brittany. I was on the live this morning when you couldn't turn the live off. Oh, fuck, that was funny. I don't know what's going on. I hope that doesn't happen today. Oh, I forgot to empty my iPad. I'm not going to manifest that's going to happen today. It was just a TikTok thing. Hi, love your energy. Oh, Nadia, thank you. What are your personal manifestation stories? Oh, Gabby. Honestly, darling, I'm so sick of saying them because I've said them so often. This is like my 200 and probably 80th live. Go to the Facebook group, darling. And if you go to the first 5 videos, number 1 to 5, I'll probably talk about them a lot in there. Car, house, SPs, etc. Okay? I'm new. Oh, that's why. Look, darling, what you need to know is if you go to the Facebook group, you can read everyone's success stories. You don't just need my success stories. Other people's will encourage you as well. And there's a lot of success stories in the group. The main page of the group is not for questions. It's for success stories and encouraging posts. Go and read them. It'll really encourage you. So many people got their SPs back in the last couple of weeks on the page. It's kind of crazy. Hi, everyone. Love the new videos on LOA. Oh, thanks. Hi, Loz. Catching the live from the fire truck. Oh, from the fire truck. It's called Subconscious Laws. The link's in my bio, darling. That's the name of it's not a page, it's a group. So I've generated a page and some people joined the page. There's nothing on there. Hang on. Whoa. Brody, we're waiting for you. What's this? The Canadian called me at 1 a.m. to tell me he's in love with me. Oh, really, Brittany? Oh, my God. At 1 a.m. He's just dying to tell you. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, how lovely, darling. Oh, darling, well, if it's working on him, it's working on the SP. And he's in love with you? Jesus. Oh. I'm holding my iPad, otherwise I'd clap. How amazing. He just had to wake you up at 1 a.m. to tell you that. That's wonderful, darling. That's lovely. Brody's here, yes. Had a horrible day today. My boyfriend broke up with me today saying he lost feelings for me. I'm so hurt and devastated. Okay, Nadia, listen. You've got to think, what was I thinking during this relationship towards the end that were fearful thoughts? What fearful thoughts was I having? He didn't love me. He didn't want me. This isn't the same as it used to be. He isn't giving me as much attention anymore. Maybe there's other girls. What were you thinking? Whatever he said, you've got to understand is a reflection of your thinking. I have lost feelings for you. Did you think at any point he was losing feelings? Like he was pulling away, being distant, not spending enough time with you, attention on you, wasn't kissing you as much, wasn't being as affectionate? That's why. So you thought it, you put it in his mind, and now he said it. All they can do is reflect what you think they think about you. So if you think they don't love you anymore, they won't. It's really that simple. I know it sounds really ridiculous to think, what, I can't be making them love me or not. You do. Told you would freak. That's amazing, darling. 1 a.m. And not just to tell you that he missed you, but to tell you that he loves you. Oh. When are you going to see this guy in person? Loz, why would I get blocked if I haven't reached out since we talked happily after 4 months no contact? Because he probably hates seeing your picture, darling. It probably pains him to look. Think about the blocking that way, guys. Some of you really take blocking the wrong way. Have you ever seen something on the socials that's so painful you wish you could block them so you didn't see it anymore? Why can't you imagine he's doing that? Give it good meaning, not bad meaning. Good morning. And also, it could be based on your old thinking about the situation. What was your old thinking? I'm sending cake and balloons because we can't party together in person. Yes, I know. Oh, okay. Well, when it's my birthday next Thursday, we're going to have to party together online. Shame we can't all talk and see each other's faces at the same time. So I will do a birthday party live on the Thursday night because I'm going to go out on the Friday instead for my birthday. So next Thursday, guys. How exciting. I love it, Brittany. I love that story. So do you get what I mean, Nadia, about it was your thinking? What were you thinking? Tell me what you were thinking before you broke up. Did you have any of those thoughts I just said? Do you believe in tarot card readings? Look, guys, all they're doing is reflecting your thinking. I had a tarot pop up on my For You page the other day, and I never watched the tarots. And this thing was so accurate. I was like, it was literally reflecting my affirmations word for word. It got to the second one. I went 5 tarots in, and the whole thing was my current thoughts. It was really freaky as hell. And it was so specific, and I was like, the fuck? And it was even saying affirmations that I just made up a couple of weeks ago, and it was saying them word for word and I was like, it's just reflecting my thinking, right? I'm pretty happy, thank you. Oh, what's this? Normally would, but the jab has knocked me out. Oh, Owen. Daily affirmation, you all ready? I'm a divine feminine. Oh, that's lovely. What's this? Blah, blah, blah. So about the Canadian, he threw his passport in the washer and now he's stuck there. Oh, no. That's the stupid thing about passports. They can just get wet and it's all over. Like, that's stupid. In this day and age of technology, we don't have another way of getting through countries without a little book. So dumb. So what was he meant to? He was meant to go and see you or something and now he can't? Is that what was happening? I think he was coming to see it. Fuck. I feel like I was the only calm one when Brittany told me, because you were expecting it. It was the phone number, not social. He doesn't have socials. Oh. Well, darling, what fearful thoughts were you having that this was too good to be true? You can't believe this has worked. I'm so glad we're back in contact. I hope this lasts. What fearful thoughts might have you been having? Do you know? Have a think. And if it wasn't recent fearful thoughts, it's old ones. Got it? Haha, we celebrate everything. You know this. Get hype. Owen's sick. Owen just had the jab. Oh, no. Maybe it's taken it's sucked all the energy out of you, Owen. Taking your taste and smell and your energy. Morning, Laws. Watching your live while unpacking and moving. Oh, are you, darling? I am going to be packing and moving. I'm moving next Wednesday. I hope the removalist could do it on Tuesday. And he said, oh, the only day we've got Wednesday. It's the day before my birthday. But I'm like, well, I'll definitely be in the house by my birthday. There might be boxes everywhere. But I'll try not to manifest that. I'm getting my SP, period. Yes, darling. Hey, Loz, listen to Sia, the greatest. Great to listen to while affirming. I'm not going to give up. I'm getting my SP, period. Good, darling. How's that go? I love all Sia's songs. I was watching a thing the other day about Sia and it was saying how many songs she'd sent to Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, and Adele. None of them took them and she ended up singing them all and now she's a superstar. Her voice is so amazing. Like that one about, what's the one who's like a biggest hit and she gave it to Beyonce. Beyonce didn't want it. And you're like, I love Sia. I think she's fantastic and she's Australian. She's on the Kardashians a lot. It's really weird. She's really good friends with them. Girl, if I didn't have neighbours with open windows, I would scream, congrats, yes! Love it, darling. Cake for Brittany's cake. The Canadian can't get enough. He got that sweet tooth. Yes! Cake for Brittany's cake. I didn't know what that expression meant until I put a picture on my Facebook. And Zeddy wrote, Loz has got cake. And I was like, what does she mean? It was a picture of my ass was quite prominent in the picture. I'd never heard that expression before. Yeah. I spiraled last week. Then he reached out after I confidently affirmed. Wonderful, Hannah! Confidently affirmed. Yes, confidently affirm, guys. Don't affirm without fucking confidence. I mean, you can affirm out of fear and affirm out of desperation if you really want to, but it's better to do it with confidence. Lois, how do you stop spiraling and stop focusing on the 3D? You've just got to start affirming, darling, like a motherfucker. Honestly, when I was spiraling the other week, the only thing I could really do was have a big cry and affirm while crying. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you just got to push through it. That's the time to affirm. Affirm hard, go hard. Just watching you makes me happy. Oh, thanks, darling. Had to block my SP on all social media platforms, but I'm still living in the end. What did you have to do that for? Because they were triggering you. All right. SP and I have been speaking for a week. It just seems so weird, kind of hot and cold. Any affirmations? Well, don't say it's weird, T-Marie. Honestly, why is it weird? It's natural. Of course he wants to talk to me. This is the most natural thing in the world. It's not weird at all. It's wonderful. Of course he wants to talk to me. He's coming towards me constantly. Blah, blah, blah. Stop saying it's weird. It's weird is making the hot and cold. Oh, God, this is so weird. I don't know why he's paying me so much attention. And then he goes cold. Stop fucking thinking that. Dylan Jones' video on jealousy/insecurity is good. Is that the one about third parties that I thought was quite good? I haven't watched a lot of his videos. I watched some of his recent ones were quite good. Which one's that one? I don't know why I keep doubting, because you're looking at the 3D and thinking, oh, fuck, this isn't working. Stop looking at it. So you should affirm even when feeling negative emotions. Yes, because we don't believe in that LOA crap about having to feel positive. Fuck me. Guys, if you are not affirming because you're feeling negative, well, shit, what if you're feeling negative 99.9% of your day? What, you never affirm because you felt negative all fucking day because some LOA dickhead told you had to feel joy all fucking day to manifest? Jesus Christ. God, I hope none of you are not affirming because you're feeling negative today. Shit. Half of you are feeling negative all the fucking time. Must mean you're not affirming at all. I saw some dumb See You Next Tuesday, that fucking Asian guy with glasses who sells manifestation candles, and one of his videos was, negative thoughts don't manifest. Don't they, you dumb See You Next Tuesday? Of course they fucking do. All your predominant thoughts do, you dickhead, and you're leading everyone astray on your fucking videos, and they're all saying, oh yes, that's great, because I've got OCD and I don't want that to manifest. Well, sorry, bitch, it fucking will. And I made a comment, and people were like, oh, you're freaking everyone out on here. And I was like, what, do you want me to lie? Like this fuckwit is doing to your face? And then selling you a fucking manifestation candle and telling you to wait for the Lionsgate portal? Manifest! You manifest all the time, so affirm all the time. I don't care how you're feeling, affirm. Sad, affirm. Desperate, affirm. Lonely, affirm. Happy, affirm. I got my mum back when she went missing from an old people's home when I was panicked, crying, hysterical, screaming in my car for my mum that I thought had died. I got her back. I was stressed. I was negative. I manifested her back. Don't listen to any of these dumb fucking idiots who tell you can't manifest when you're negative. Fuck's sake. Sorry I'm so angry, but that's ridiculous. If anyone's saying that shit, I want you to say, not interested on your view page because they are literally dumb as shit. Oh. Sorry. Literally just doing it. Sorry about the shouting. When you realise, guys, where the penny drops, that all your fucking predominant, major, most often thoughts manifest, you'll think, oh shit, what the hell am I thinking shit all day for? I better change these thoughts because they're fucking manifesting in front of my fucking eyes, and that's why my 3D looks like an absolute burning down house of a shit show. I'm doing that. Oh no, I'm just going to wait until I feel positive today and then I'll affirm. Well, fuck, you might be fucking waiting all day. Till something really nice and good happens in 3D and you think, oh, that's nice, I'll affirm now. We can do the rest of the fucking day. Sorry, if you seriously see that guy with the Asian with the fucking glasses who talks about astrology, I really want you to press not interested in him because he's one of the dumbest people on here. I really mean that. How often do I affirm? All the time! How often are you thinking? Guys, it's new. Thinking. How often are you thinking in a day? I don't know. 70,000 fucking times. According to science, you have 70,000 thoughts a day and you're affirming once or twice. Good luck with changing those 70,000 other thoughts when all you've done is affirmed once or twice. You've got 68,000 other thoughts running in your mind that are negative. Good luck changing those. Wait, I just joined, so we can still affirm when we're in a negative headspace. Oh, fuck me. Guys, I know that you've all been listening to the dumbest fucking morons known to man called, I was doing a fitness account and no one watched it. I was doing a fashion account and no one watched it. And then I realised affirmations was a trending topic, so I just started talking about law of attraction even though I had no fucking idea what it was. And now I've got 100,000 viewers. That worked. I've got 100,000 followers now and I don't have a fucking clue what I'm talking about. You know how many people on here don't have a clue what they're talking about? About anything? Anyone can make a TikTok about manifesting. Does that mean they know what the fuck they're talking about? Fuck no. Your follow account doesn't mean you know anything. It just means you've been on here longer. I only joined in February and I barely post any videos. I've only just started posting 3 a day again yesterday. For the last couple of weeks, I've only been posting 1 a day or 2 a day, if that. Right? If I'd been posting like a motherfucker 5 years ago, I'd have 1 million people by now. But I don't care enough about it. Please stop listening to these fuckwits. And you think they know what they're talking about because they've got 100,000 followers or 1 million followers. They don't. You manifest all day, every day, with your predominant thoughts, meaning the thoughts you most often think. What are the thoughts you're most often thinking? Are they negative? Well, ta-da! That has produced your reality. If there's things in front of your eyeballs right now that you don't like, you did that with your thinking. And if your 3D is really getting you down, and you can only manifest when you're feeling positive, well, when are you going to manifest? Never. Because your 3D is throwing you. You've got to affirm whenever you're feeling whatever emotion. I don't give a shit what the emotion is. It's just the predominant thinking you've got to change. You've got to change this old shitty thinking to new thinking. That's the only thing that's going to change what's currently reflected in your reality. If you're listening to anyone who tells you have to feel happy or be positive to manifest, I seriously want you to assess yourself and go, does this make sense? Look at my 3D reality. Did I create this with my negative thinking? Oh, yeah, I did. Does this dumb bitch know what she's talking about? No, she's a dumb bitch. Why am I watching her? The weird synchronicities that I've had since starting sleeping with the new story is insane. Oh, really? Brittany, you're sleeping with the new story playing while you're sleeping. I love that. Aha, yes, it does make sense. Good, guys. Seriously, guys, if you doubt me, look at your life. Is anyone reflecting what you're currently thinking? Is anyone reflecting what you used to think? Is anyone repeating back to you thoughts you have about yourself? Thoughts you have about them? Like, you think they've got issues and they've got a ton of issues? You think they don't want a relationship and then they don't want one? You think people don't include you in your friendship group and then you don't get invited to parties? You're doing that. And they're negative thoughts. And they're manifesting. How about that? Loz, I've always been a sensitive person, so it seems hard not to pay attention and react to the 3D. Well, darling, you're going to have to. You're just going to have to try. And if you can't stop reacting to it, I just want you to accept it. Oh, well, I created this. I'm changing it. If you can't ignore it and you can't do anything about getting affected by it, accept it. Loz, you didn't see, but SP and I hooked up again last week. Oh, Janet, did you? Can't get enough of you, darling. Love it. Wonderful. Miss Loz, have you ever had a strange pull to a person and now I want them as my... What? Have you ever had a strange pull to a person and now I want them as my SP? Well, if you do have a strange pull towards them, darling, well, do it. Who cares? If you've changed SPs, you can change SPs, guys. Don't just stick to the original one. I'm a creator, not a reactor. That's wonderful. I sleep with both SP and self-concept affirmations and I hear them in my dreams a lot of the time. Do you? Loz, how can I affirm positively when SP asks why it took a whole day to respond to her text? Just say I was really busy. I'm so sorry. Just say what you're doing. Don't give it bad meaning that she's upset with you. Think that means she loves you. Give it all good meaning. You're 100% right. They say feel it real. Yeah, well, you can feel it real as if it's really happening. That's absolutely right. But you don't have to feel positive to do it. You should think positive. Hang on, I'm scrolling up, guys, because I missed so much because I was screaming my head off. Oh my God, seriously, law of assumption is like rocket science. How are people not getting it? I love getting yelled at. Oh, God. I've been affirming I have a lot of self-concept. I have the self-concept of a cat. Imagine how careless cats are. Yes, Hallie, cats don't give a shit. They've got their own fucking agenda. They do whatever the fuck they want. They don't pay you attention when they don't want to. Yes, the self-concept of a cat. That's wonderful. Love that. Hang on, guys. I'm scrolling up because I've missed so many. Sorry. Every card reading tells me SP and I will get back together. Well, that's your dominant thinking, darling. That's wonderful. You're the best, Loz, of you. Oh, thanks, Georgina. Loz, how can I... hang on. We affirm all day. Is that considered obsessive? You think all day, don't you, darling? Aren't you thinking all day? I don't want you to affirm like this. I'm so loved and wanted. I'm so loved and wanted. He loves me. We're so happily married. We're so happily married. Like a fuckwit. I want you to do it like this. We are so happily, blissfully married. He loves me so much. I am so loved and wanted. Do it with conviction, with oomph, like you're telling a friend, like it's truth. Not rote, not vainly. If you're doing it like that, you're doing it wrong. That doesn't mean anything. That's gobbledygook. I don't tell anybody to do it like that. How to diminish SP's ego? What do you want to do that for? Just stop putting them on a pedestal, darling. Put yourself up there. Yes, same. Every tarot says he's coming back within the next 3 to 6 weeks. Yes, that's so true. They please themselves first and everyone after that. Yep, cats do. Absolutely. A subliminal is good to listen to, not unless you're making your own, darling. I don't know what they say. My chat lagged. You are forever napping. Oh, what? What's this? I'm far behind now. Oh, no. How do I reprogram my subconscious mind to stop sabotaging my progress? Well, stop saying it's sabotaging your progress. Stop saying it's sabotaging you at all. My subconscious is on my side. It knows what I want. It's going to give it to me. Start saying things like that, darling, and start affirming what you do want. And stop thinking it's sabotaging you. Hang on. New season in my life, Loz, current SP and my self-concept of character development. Wonderful. I love that. I do self-concept and little SP. I've noticed when I do SP, it reverts back to me like not for SP anymore. Oh, really? Yeah, look, guys, better to focus on you really every time. I've listened to Ho'oponopono in my sleep. I get Starbucks and go for a long walk and I feel better. Good, darling, do that. Yes, be a cat. Yep. It's literally in the name. Assume. Yes, assume you are that already. Assume you're already together. Assume they love you. Assume you're wanted. Assume you're beautiful. Assume you're famous. Assume you're rich. Assume it. Hang on, guys. What's happening? Press the wrong thing. Do we simply accomplish the great effects of the law of assumption for our every aspect of life? How do we simply accomplish the great effects of law of assumption for our every aspect of life? Well, that's a convoluted question. Darling, you're doing it all day. You're already doing it. It's not something to do. You're already doing it. What you dominantly assume all day is happening already. You're already doing it. You're a master at it. You don't even realise, oh my God, I'm a master manifester. I've created this 3D reality in front of me. I thought he split up with me, and he has. I thought he didn't love me, and you said, I don't love you. Oh, shit, I did that. Well, fuck, I must be masterful at this. So all you need to do now is harness that power you've already got and use it for good, meaning think thoughts of what you do want, not what you don't want, and then it will slowly change. Got it? Does manifestation work if there's black magic on SP? Oh, for fuck me. Really, darling? You honestly think there's black magic on your SP, do you? You honestly believe that? Are you for real? Is this a real question? Huh? Guys, magic is just manifesting with tools. Someone putting words in a spell or putting things in a pot and fucking bubble, toil and trouble. And you're believing it. It's your belief in it. I don't believe in magic. Therefore, it ain't got no impact on my reality. But you believe in that absolute bullshit. And so you believe that someone's got black magic on them. And therefore, it'll manifest in your reality that some fucking spell's been put on them. Because you believe it. It's your belief in it. Like believing in the Virgin Mary statue healing you, believing in a crystal helping you with manifesting, believe that walking in a black cat walking in front of you will give you bad luck, or walking under a ladder. It's your belief in the fucking thing. I can walk under 10 ladders, doesn't affect me. It's affecting you because you're believing in that bullshit. Maybe you come from a culture where everyone believes it, but I want you to stop believing it and then it won't be true. 369 manifestations. What are you talking about? 369 is the biggest load of bullshit. Let me just tell you something. Nikola Tesla was a scientist. When he talked about the universe, he was talking about science. A whole lot of dumb See You Next Tuesdays on here have jumped on the bandwagon of Nikola Tesla talking about the universe and saying he was talking about manifesting. No, he wasn't. He's a fucking scientist, guys. He never spoke about 3, 6, and 9 having anything to do with manifesting. And he certainly didn't say, get a scripting journal and write down this 3 times and 6 times and 9 times. The dude never fucking said it. People have made this shit up and everyone's running with it as if it's some kind of thing to help them to manifest. It is literal and utter and complete bullshit. And you are all drinking the Kool-Aid. Oh my God! It's worked for me. No, it didn't work for you. You believed it would work, and all you were doing was changing your thinking by writing it down a couple of fucking times. Nikola Tesla's turning his grave right now, people talking about manifestation when he was a fucking scientist, the greatest scientist of all goddamn time that invented most of the great inventions of all time, and people are associating him with fucking universe. He must be feeling sick up there, looking down at us all, laughing at us. You dumb See You Next Tuesdays. I never said anything about that. What's wrong with you people? Fucking hell. Your words and thoughts, you think are the magic. That's all you need. Yes. Guys, instead of doing 369, just affirm in your mind new thoughts. That's all affirming is. New thinking. Not writing. Thinking. Writing it down over and over and over and over and over again won't do shit unless you're really thinking it hard in your brain whilst writing it. If you're writing it like Bart Simpson on the chalkboard, it won't do fuck all for you. Trust me. What's the difference between affirming the right way versus rote affirming? Well, rote affirming isn't thinking. Rote affirming is just gobbledygook words. I'm so wanted, 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 I'm so wanted. What's happening on TikTok? I'm so wanted, I'm so wanted. God, my thigh's itchy. I'm so wanted, I'm so wanted. Are you really thinking about it? You're not. It's like packing an envelope and you're sitting there and you're packing the envelope and you're doing it over and over and over and over again as a job 12 hours a day and you're stuffing envelopes. Would you be thinking about every single envelope you're stuffing? Oh, who's this person I'm sending this to? Oh, that's John Malkovich's address in France. Oh my God, I'm sending a letter to John Malkovich. Oh, how amazing. Who's the next one? Or are you just going stuff, 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 stuff? I packed letters once and once the letter was going to John Malkovich in France and I noticed it. That's why I'm using that example, because I was stuffing all day rotely and then suddenly I saw this address and I went, oh my God. Right? Are you doing it like that? Like you're stuffing envelopes? Is that having an effect on your mind? Certainly wasn't having an effect on my mind. This was something really threw me. Don't do it like that. That's not what affirming is. That's bullshit. You speak so fast. Sorry, darling. Great analogy. I just thought of it while I was sitting there. What do you think of dating coaches or people who are convinced that limiting advice is right? Well, look, guys, I used to listen to those dating coaches. The only ones that make any sense are the girls who talk about feminine energy and not mothering guys and not overly giving advice and doing too much for them and staying in your queen energy. That's about it. But the ones who try and do manipulation tactics like going no contact and all that's just bullshit, because they're not realising that what they're teaching the girls is not to get into their queen energy and understand their thinking, and all the girls are doing is manipulating and they're becoming a persona for this guy and it's all fake. And then when the guy one day discovers who she really is, when she gets triggered, he goes, bye. And then they go, oh, well, he was the wrong guy for you. Next. And you go, no, he wasn't the wrong guy for you. You just got triggered by your old shit you never fixed. Because I was manipulating him and acting like a different person and wasn't showing him my real self and not being vulnerable. And then when I really showed up, he was like, who are you? Because I've been listening to your dating coach tactics and playing hard to get and not texting first and doing all this stuff that made me feel like I was in control when really I was doing it from a place of fear rather than a place of confidence. So no. Don't agree with a lot of them. LOA has become too trendy and people are losing the real meaning. It's so annoying. It's just ridiculous. When I affirm, the only minor things I want to manifest, not my big desires, so it's frustrating. What do you mean you're not getting your big desires, you're only getting small ones? Because you've got too much old story attached to the old ones, darling, and you're thinking they're big. When you think they're big, they'll be too big. Stop thinking they're big. If I don't want SP anymore, but manifest and affirm, what will happen? They'll still come back. Trust me. Do you reckon it takes longer to manifest a body? Well, it takes time for the body to change, but it won't take time for people to start complimenting you and commenting on your body. I actually charged water under a full moon and drank it. Haha. Did you? Charged water. Loz, I was out with SP and friends. He says he's in love with me and he can't think of any girl but me. Oh, Mary, yay! Oh, darling, that's wonderful. Oh, darling, that's great. Wonderful, darling. Yay. They always come back, even it's years later. Yep. That's wonderful, Mary. What wonderful news. Loz, what's this? I've told too many people the old story. No one will let it go and insert their unwanted opinion. Well, just stop fucking talking about it. And next time someone brings it up, darling, just say, I really don't want to talk about this. Let's not ever mention their name again. I don't want to talk about John anymore. Seriously, just start saying that. Take a proactive stance, guys, because if you're the one who brought it up a lot, you've got to be the one who stops the conversation now. Okay? A gay guy was my crush, came back with me, love hearts 4 years later. Oh, really? A gay guy? They always come back. My ex didn't want from a year ago, came back, knew he would, yep. The ex that didn't want you a year ago, yep. Small things or big manifestations have the same weight, so to speak. Yes, guys, please don't call them small or big. Why are they any bigger? Because you've got a big, huge story attached to them. That's why. Because you think they're harder. Then they will be. Tell them it's none of their business. Yes, if they start talking about the SP or the old story, tell them it's none of their business. I manifest a communication. How do I manifest commitment? Well, stop thinking that's not going to turn into commitment, darling. Just assume, oh, they love me. That's why they're back. They're constantly calling and texting me. They can't wait to throw their arms around me and see me. And then a few days later, you can say, oh, he's fully committed to me now. He loves being my man. He loves being my boyfriend. We're spending so much time together. He loves being with me. You can do it in steps if you want. Change how I think about work, now having a great time, and have an interview with my dream company. Oh, really, darling? Oh, yay! How can I manifest growing taller? I'm so tall. I tower over everyone. Everyone's commenting on how tall I am. I'm so wonderfully tall. Things like that, darling. Oh, and there's an actress over here. She dated a guy in college, went separate ways, 18 years, got engaged. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know who that is. You're talking about the comedian girl with the blonde hair, the American? I know who you mean. The one who's a British, she's in Britain, but she's the American comedian. And she's got a daughter. I know exactly who you're talking about. That's a great story. And she always talked about how she was single in all her stand-up. What time is it down under? It's 9:53 in the morning. My SP moved out of the three-piece place and is now living with her friend. The biggest step to my manifestation. Oh, Aaron's, yay! Wonderful. If people bring up SP, just say you're focused on you and you're doing great. That's great, darling. That's a great answer, Brittany. How can I get rid of the old story of my weight when I've always struggled with being chubby heavy? Darling, if you keep saying I've always struggled, you're literally living in the state of the person who's always struggled and will continue to struggle. Stop saying you've always struggled. I've always been thin. I've always loved my body just the way it is. My body's always been beautiful. My body's always looked exactly, you don't have to say exactly how it is. You can say, my body's always looked exactly how I want it to look. My body always does what I want it to. If I want to be extra thin, my body is extra thin. I lose weight so rapidly. I love my body. And my body does exactly what I want it to do. Start saying those things, darling, and revise. Say, I've always been complimented for my body. People have always loved my juicy ass and my tiny waist. People have always loved my big boobs. People have always loved how curvaceous I am. Change that, darling, to not struggle, but if people have always loved it. And you'll start noticing that people in your reality will start complimenting you on your curves rather than seeing it as a problem. Lizzo yourself up, please. I received a random check today with a lot of money refunding me for something. Oh, Amber, lovely. This is so true. Oh, good. Just ask if moon water works. That will start it off again. What, the shouting? Affirmations for binge eating. I have control over everything I do. I don't need to do anything to cope with life. I'm in full control of the feelings I feel. I only eat when I need to. Do we need to say the affirmations out loud or just visualize and think about it? You don't have to say them out loud, guys. It's thinking, really, but you can say them out loud or in your head. It doesn't matter. And you don't have to visualize whilst doing it. It's not necessary. You'll visualize naturally anyway without realizing it. Loz, if you release an album yelling, I'm sure it would win a Grammy. Yelly Loz. LP. Hilarious, dog. Can I manifest my ex back? And what if he already is in a relationship with someone else? Darling, you're seeing that as a problem, okay? You're also asking me as if you don't realize you can do this. You've got to understand that you can be, do, and have anything you want based on your like what you've already manifested. You've already manifested everything thus far. You actually manifested the breakup. You also manifested them ending up with someone else with your shitty thoughts about the fact that they didn't love you or that they might find someone else. You did that. So if you did that, you can undo it. Go to my Facebook group, darling, because you're a bit lost and not understanding that you can do this, okay? Subconscious laws, go to it. Watch all the videos and look at the success stories. All these lives are saved in there, okay? I have a song titled, Ta-da! Can you manifest winning the lottery? Why are you so focused on it, darling? Why are you thinking that's the only way to make money and get money? Stop saying that's the only way. You can if you want, but you've got to step in the state of winner every time you buy a ticket and assume every time that you're going to win. I would rather you just use money affirmations like, I'm so wonderfully wealthy, money comes to me out of the blue, I never have to worry about money. Yes, I was in that same position and now my SP is with me just by thinking my reality was with him. Good, darling, good. Life is a simulation, 777, wonderful. Just by thinking in my reality, you were together. Wonderful, darling. Love it. I have literally changed my mindset. Wonderful, just peachy body sculpting. Wonderful. Somebody should remix Loz's lives. That would be hilarious. All the rants. But after a while, wouldn't my shouting just be like shouting? You wouldn't really be listening. You have to have the hot and cold. You have to have the high and low. You can't have me just going blah, 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 blah. You'd switch off after a while. Advice of when I want to look for evidence, get impatient. Well, stop fucking doing it. Or look at it and go, well, did I create this? Or what the fuck am I looking at it for? Just be like the dog in the meme saying everything's fine and the whole fucking thing's burning down around you and say, it's fine. And affirm, darling, in those moments. Should I even bother manifesting him back into my life? Well, Rupee, Jesus Christ, you've been here for so fucking long. I don't know why you're even saying that. Leave the account, darling. You're not getting this. Why are you even saying that? This is the same Rupee that's been on a gazillion lives. You're honestly saying that? Should I even bother? Don't bother then. Bye. Affirmations to remove eye bags. I don't have any eye bags. Eye bags? Other people have eye bags. I don't have eye bags. My eyes are perfect. They're exactly how I want them to look. My face and my complexion is perfection. Can I manifest the world being more positive? Say that, darling. Say everyone in my reality is so positive. Everyone's a pleasure to be around. In your reality, absolutely. Or a song called Darlings for something a little nicer. It's so important that even if S3D is throwing you opposite, that you keep affirming and imagine the end. Yes, it is, darling. Absolutely. Absolutely. What was the first thing you manifested and when did you realize that LOA existed? LOA doesn't exist, darling. Law of assumption exists, but law of attraction is not a thing. When I got into drama school, I realized afterwards, it took me ages afterwards to realize I'd actually done that, but I was saying I am a student at that school because it's quite a hard school to get into. Like about 4,000 people audition and like 26 people get in. So I really wanted to get in. I was about 19 when I did that. How do I manifest traveling abroad? I love to travel. My passport's got so many stamps in it. All my pages are full. I've got the travel bug. People are so jealous of my travels. Imagine yourself in other places, darling. I'm asking because I'm emotionally exhausted by his coming and going and how he treats me when he... Too bad. What's this? Well, darling, look, Rupee, you've got to understand that you're causing that behaviour. You're causing the way he's treating you. Have you worked on your self-concept? Have you understood that you're seeing the old version of him and you're not seeing the new version yet and he's still turning up as the old version because you refuse to see the new one? And you're so focused on the old version, focused on what he's done to you and focused on the hurt, and you're not listening to a word I fucking say? If you're exhausted by it, give up. Give up on this person and go and sit in your bed and decide, open your Tinder and find another dude. But guess what? Your triggers will be triggered by that dude. And the same shit will fucking happen, Rupee, because you haven't changed your self-concept. And he'll treat you the same in the end. How do you imagine your reality with someone? Imagine a scene in the future of what you want to happen with them, like living together. Or imagine they're there now with you. I do appreciate the fact that you even recognise me at all. Of course I do, darling. You're here all the time. Good affirmations for an ex to be obsessed with you and beg for you back. He's begging to see me. He's fucking obsessed with me. He's blowing up my phone. I feel like I have to get a restraining order against the dude. He's ringing me that much. Say that. What do you mean by self-concept? Your concept of yourself, who you think you are in the world. I am loved, I'm wanted, I'm known, I'm chosen, I'm adored. I'm a piece of shit. Nothing works for me. My relationships never work out. No one loves me. My relationships are shit. What do you think of you? It's what manifests your whole reality. You reflect out your thoughts about yourself and everyone treats you accordingly. You've got to change that. I hear you, Loz, but now I'm trying to under what is needed to do myself. Now I'm trying to understand what is I need to do with my self-concept. Well, darling, go back to your childhood and think, how was I treated as a child? What were my parents like to me? Did they neglect me a lot and not give me enough attention? Were they away a lot? Did they abandon me? Was I abused? Was I not given the love I needed? Was I criticised a lot and made to feel I wasn't enough? Any of those things, then affirm against that shit. Or look at what he does to you and how he treats you and the words he says, and you'll understand that's your self-concept. If he says stuff to you like, God, you're annoying, or stop, God, you're a needy bitch, blah, 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 maybe it's because you didn't feel like you get the love you need and you're constantly worried it's going to go away. Guys, they will reflect your self-concept back to you. Look at the words they're saying and the hurtful things they're doing, and you'll realise that's your self-concept. If he isn't acting like he loves you, your self-concept is, I'm not loved. If he's insulting you, your self-concept is, I'm not good enough. If he's saying things about your appearance, your self-concept is, I don't think I'm beautiful. Understand? Whatever they're saying and the way they're acting is your self-concept reflected back. Your shitty self-concept. What's he fucking saying, darling? Tell me the words he's saying and things he's doing, and I'll be able to tell you what the fuck your self-concept problem is. Read into it, guys. If they say things like, blah, 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 oh, it must mean blah, 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 that I think that about me. Got it? Oh, we made it. Hi, Brittany Bombshell. I got movement, guys. Oh, did you tell me? What is it? My self-concept is going well. I honestly don't need a boyfriend right now. Wonderful, Alex. SP used a word from my affirmations when describing another couple that we know. Oh, really? Loz, SP kissed me in front of everyone. The witch was about to cry. Now she's posting sad quotes. Ah! Fuck that witch. What's this, Brittany? First time we talked on the phone ever. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Oh, you manifested that. Wonderful. I recently realised I have a fear of abandonment, that I get ignored for so long. How can I fix it? Once you've met me, you love me and you can't be without me because I'm so special. I'm so important to you. You'll never leave me. You need to talk to me all the time because you love me so much once you've met me. I am so lovable. No one would dare leave me. I'm too important and special to lose. Things like that, darling. What's this, cat? Oh, thanks for the prezzies. Being affirming, my subconscious is easily convinced of the news story and it's definitely working. Oh, that's great. It's easily convinced of the news story. Yes, that's great. Why do you cry sometimes during affirmations? Because they affect you, Helly, because they affect your subconscious. Your subconscious going, oh, I don't want to believe this. That's not true. What do you do to center yourself to visualize what you want? You can EFT tap, guys. You can do the Ho'oponopono prayer. You can do some guided meditations to make yourself feel better. That helps you. Can you make videos with effective self-love affirmations? Darling, I've got a gazillion of them in my Facebook group and on my TikTok. They're called self-concept. I don't call it self-love because self-love is a different thing. It's like surface. I love myself. Well, great, but bitch, what's that going to do for you? You actually need to understand, I am loved. I am wanted. That's more than loving yourself. You can love yourself and not think anyone else loves you. You can love yourself and think you're ugly. You can love yourself and think your relationships don't work out. The concept of what you think about you is actually way more important than loving yourself. That's like surface shit. Okay? Go to my Facebook group and look up self-concept and you'll see an album of videos with affirmations on there. But they're also in my TikTok. They all say self-concept across the top. Okay, darling? But I am bringing out a self-concept course and I will have self-concept affirmations that go with that. An hour ending with a meet up. Oh, you talk for an hour. Ignoring me. I don't want you to think I'm rude. I don't deserve... What's this? Ignoring me. I don't want you to think I'm rude. You don't deserve that. And then talked for half an hour, ending with a meetup. Oh, wonderful, Brittany. Yay! Wonderful. I manifest my ex for days, and things have been repeating, and we've been experiencing, and we have experienced in our relationship. What's this? I manifest my ex, and for days, things I have been repeating that we've experienced. Oh, so they're repeating. He's repeating your affirmations. Wonderful, darling. These lives are like a perfect wine. Everything feels loads better after it. Oh, thanks, Owen. Just said deja vu. Oh, did you? You manifested that. That's what deja vu is. He loves me, and the more he talks to other females, he wants me more. Yep. They just remind him that they're not me. Every other girl is immature, annoying. Their voice annoys him. He doesn't stare into their eyes like he stares into mine. They don't get him like me. They don't know him like me. They don't love him like me. He doesn't want to spend time with them like me. As I am always loved is the same as I am loved. You can say always if it helps you. Like that kind of revises your childhood like I always have been. I wish I'd known about LOA a few months ago. I totally manifested the breakup without knowing. Oh, we all do, darling. We all do. Don't worry. Loz, I found a great self-concept song. Megan Trainor's song, Me Too, is a perfect made me feel good song. Oh, Megan Trainor. I love her. Yes, Me Too. I don't know that one. I'll have to listen to it. Do you ever listen to instrumental music while visualizing? Yes, I think it's a great idea, guys. If you listen to that kind of calming sleep music, that meditative music, if it turns your monkey mind off, do it. There's a lot on YouTube you can just listen to. There's 24-hour ones. Okay, I have a weird question. My problem isn't that I'm not loved. It's that I can't seem to feel love. Okay, well, something happened in childhood, darling, where people stopped you from feeling love, or you never got love as a child, so you don't even understand how to feel it. What happened in your childhood? It's like I was watching a thing today about the Menendez brothers, and I went down a spiral this morning watching all these videos about how abused they were, and they literally didn't cry as children. As 4-year-olds, they wouldn't cry. The dad would bash the boy in the stomach, and he wouldn't flinch. And you think, Jesus, by the age of 4, he was told crying won't get you anywhere. That love wasn't given to them, that they were fully controlled by their parents, right? So what happened to you in childhood, darling? You really need to assess that. I don't know how to love people for shit. If I think about it, I feel my heart freeze up. Okay, so that probably sounds more like to me, darling, is that you're too scared to love them because you're afraid of what will happen when you do. You're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of letting them in. You have big walls around yourself because you're trying to protect yourself from being hurt because you don't really let people see you and you're not vulnerable with anyone. And the idea of being that vulnerable scares the living shit out of you. And so you don't let your heart feel love because it's the most scary thing possible, because then they will really see you and know you. And then what? And that's a feeling of defectiveness, feeling not good enough. Okay, and something happened in childhood where you were made to feel like you weren't enough, or you had to hide something from people, or that something was wrong with you, or that you weren't going to get the love you need, and so you just always assumed you wouldn't get it. Assess that, what happened to you. I have a doubt when starts movement with SP, how to keep that and not going back to old self-concept. Okay, if you have the doubts, darling, just stay on your affirmations, keep affirming, stick with the new story. If the old story kicks in, if doubt kicks in, start saying to yourself, I'm a master manifestor. I've manifested all this shit already. I've already done this, so I must be good at this already. Can you change the self-concept of someone else? Absolutely, guys. I do it all the time. I manifest people all the time. They're so happy in themselves now. All their issues are gone. They don't drink anymore. They throw that beer down the sink. La, la, la. Just remember, you can't be behind the scenes. You can't see behind the scenes. Yes, guys, there's always movement. What's the difference between daydreaming and visualizing? Are both effective. Daydreaming is just like longing. Oh, I wish that would happen. And visualizing is it has happened. Okay? I've had enough of this casual disrespect and won't tolerate it at all. Darling, okay, Rupi, I don't understand this, darling. You've been here on so many lives, and you're not understanding that you're creating the casual disrespect and saying, I won't tolerate it. He has to turn up correct. You're doing that. He's not respecting you because you don't feel he respects you. You're seeing him as the old version of someone who doesn't respect you. You probably manifested in, when you first met him, a fucking complete asshole of a dude who's treated you like crap from the beginning, and now he's continuing to do that and you're surprised. Or he was great with you at the beginning and now he's turned into a see you next Tuesday and you're surprised. But it's all your thinking, Rupi. Go and watch my videos again. How are you this lost when you've been here this often? You're doing that. If you think he's disrespectful, he'll be disrespectful. He'll meet another bitch tomorrow and respect her and treat her like a queen, but because you don't think you're one, he's not treating you like one. Fucking hell. It's like you've never watched one of my videos in your whole life and yet you've been here a gazillion times. Don't judge what you see on social media. We all put a mask on, yes, guys. And don't judge what you see and read into it either. If I was you, I would want me too. Yeah, that's great. Yes, Loz, they're yelling. Sorry, guys. I'm an emotional person, though. I don't mind crying. I even feel things when watching romantic things. That's fine, darling. That's good. It is good to affirm self-concept when we talk to friends about it out loud. How often should we affirm? Is it good to affirm our self-concept when we talk to our friends about it out loud? We shouldn't be talking to anyone out loud about what you're doing, darling. Don't talk about your manifestation with anyone unless they're going to agree with you and not reflect your fears back, guys. All right, Rupi, get your fucking shit together, darling, honestly, in your head, because you've got a whole story about him being disrespectful and he's just going to keep turning up that way. Stop saying that about him. He's so respectful to me. He's always saying beautiful things to me. He's always doing things for me. He's always loving on me and telling me how much he loves me. He's so beautiful to me. He treats me beautifully. You've got a whole fucking other story, and therefore he's only going to turn up that way. And you'll have to tolerate it and not realise that you're doing it. You made me realise SP showed up the way he did because I thought that of him. Yep, whatever you think they are, guys, that's what they'll be. Got issues, not over their ex, not loving you, not ready for a relationship, a fuckboy, etc. Disrespectful. They'll be that until you stop seeing them that way. Having dreams, my ex saying everything I want to hear. What does this mean? It means your self-concept's working, darling. Your affirmations are working. Your brain is listening. So what should we do if a person asks us about SP that we're affirming differently? Just say, I don't want to talk about it. Just don't talk about it, guys. Loz has changed lives. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, darling. My son is listening and he loves it when you yell. Oh, no. God, better stop swearing. Don't be the emotional toilet for SP. Step into Queen energy. Oh, look. I can be people's emotional toilets real easily because I listen and give advice. Don't fucking do that, guys. Should we script too? Do it, darling, if it helps you. Absolutely. My mind is convinced by the news story. I finally feel happy and see movements. Wonderful, wonderful, darling. I would love your confidence. Well, darling, say you are. I am so confident in my own skin. Honestly, I feel like the yelling is very convincing. Some people hate my yelling, but most people love it. Some bitch wrote on my video today, don't you realise you get more attention by whispering or quiet voices? And I thought, well, okay, bitch, don't watch me then. Loz, aren't you proud of your students? You're such a wonderful teacher. Oh, thanks, darling. I am proud of everyone. Every time I hear a success story, I'm just so thrilled. Honestly, guys, can't tell you. Can't tell you. Are you doing a course of how to be in feminine and queen energy? Yes, guys, I am. Once I've moved, guys, I promise I'll get these courses out, I promise. Everything you said about feeling defective and not showing my true self is my childhood. Right, okay. So that's why you're doing that. So that's why you feel like you can't let people in, you can't love them, you can't show you to them really, because when they will see the real you, they won't want you. So you hide yourself because you feel not good enough. Guys, you've got to understand that they've got to love you for you, don't they? And the quicker you can let them see you and be vulnerable, the quicker they'll love you. Trust me. It took me 40 fucking years to figure that out. Kim is talking you up in her live right now. I'm so glad I connected you two. Oh, is she? Oh, she's still live? Oh, no, I'm going live while she's live. Shit. I thought she'd be finished by now. What's she saying? It's not yelling, Loz. It's passion. Yeah, good. Loz, you are freaking awesome. Oh, thank you, darling. I need affirmations to bring my ex back 100%. He's flip-flopped. Just want steady movement. Well, darling, you're saying he's flip-flopped. They are caught that you are causing the flip-flopping hot cold behavior by saying he's even doing that. Affirm for what you want from them, guys. He loves kissing me as soon as he walks in the door. He throws his arms around me. We just lay watching movies and he wraps me up in his arms. He loves having showers with me. He loves lying in bed with me. He loves telling me how he feels. He loves this, that, da, da, da. He's doing this, that, da, da, da. Start saying what you want him to do. Instead of saying he's flip-flop, well, then he'll keep fucking doing it. Birds fall out of men giving you attention. Yes, darling, absolutely. I am SP's true happiness. I am the woman of his dreams. Good to affirm with alone, or should I add more? That's wonderful. I am his true happiness. I am the woman of his dreams. They're great. We're always in constant contact. That's great. All right, guys, I've got to go soon because I've been here forever. I only listen to you, Kim Belez, and Arnie from Create Your Future. Yes, I love Arnie from Create Your Future. She's fantastic. Listen to this woman. She's helped me so much, and now I'm back with my SP after 5 months. Yes, Tracy, hooray! Ah, wonderful, darling, hooray. Oh, that's so wonderful. All right, guys, I've got to go on that wonderful note. All right, guys, if you don't follow me, do follow me. I go live twice daily. Press the notification bell so you know when, and I also give you warning in the Facebook group, Subconscious Laws, not the page, but the group, and I save all these lives in there, and we're doing a Queen and King Energy Challenge at the moment, the second week of it, because I actually forgot to do a new challenge, but we'll do a new challenge next week. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Love you lots. Okay, bye.